The sun on Mars is smaller than the one we see from Earth, but when it rises, it is just as beautiful. It paints the thin Martian sky with amazing colors. Today is August 1st, 2025, but here we measure time in sols or Martian days. As the first light of Sol 1245 spills across the land, it reveals something incredible. It shows our home, Ares Prime Colony. The sun's rays catch the edges of our giant transparent domes. They glitter like jewels scattered across the red dust. Long dark shadows stretch out from every building and every rover, making our small city look grand and mysterious in the quiet morning. This is humanity's new frontier, a testament to our dreams. From a slightly low perspective, looking up, the colony seems to touch the sky. It is a symbol of how far we have come. The silence here is different from Earth's. It is a deep, profound quiet, broken only by the gentle hum of our life support systems and the distant whir of a wind turbine catching the thin Martian breeze. The air outside is cold and unbreathable, a stark reminder of the challenges we overcame to be here. But inside our habitat, life is thriving. We have built a sanctuary on a world that was once considered empty. Every sunrise is a celebration of this amazing achievement, a daily reminder of our strength and ingenuity. The scale of our creation is truly breathtaking. Ares Prime is nestled in a wide, flat basin, protected from the harsher winds by a towering escarpment of rust-colored rock to the east. The colony spreads out like a metallic flower blooming in the desert. The central domes are connected by pressurized tunnels that glow with soft interior lights, looking like veins carrying life across the landscape. We started with just one small habitat module years ago. Now we have a growing city, a beacon of hope and progress that shines brightly against the vast, empty canvas of the Martian surface. It is more than just a scientific outpost. It is our home. This morning, like every morning, is a moment of quiet wonder. We watch the light creep across the craters and plains, slowly warming the reddish-brown soil. The low sun creates a spectacular light show, with flares that make the view through our reinforced windows even more dramatic. The long shadows give depth and texture to the alien terrain, highlighting the deep tire tracks left by our rovers on their journeys yesterday. It is a powerful scene, one that fills every colonist with a sense of purpose. We are pioneers, living on the edge of possibility, writing the first chapter of humanity's story on another planet. Step inside one of the geodesic domes, and you leave the red world behind. You enter a world of vibrant green. These are our biodomes, the lungs of the colony. They are filled with lush plants, tall trees, and rows of crops growing under carefully controlled light. The air here smells sweet, like fresh soil and blooming flowers. It is a stark contrast to the sterile metallic corridors of the utility sections. Here you can hear the gentle rustle of leaves and the buzz of pollinator drones that flit from flower to flower. These domes are not just for food, they are for our souls. They are a piece of earth we brought with us across the vastness of space. The transparent panels of the domes arch high overhead, letting in the filtered Martian sunlight. We see the pale orange sky above the canopy of green. Inside, pathways wind through miniature forests of pine and bamboo, trees chosen for their resilience and efficiency in producing oxygen. There are fields of wheat, corn, and potatoes, their green stalks reaching for the artificial lights that supplement the sun. We even have fruit trees, apple, orange, and lemon, whose blossoms add a splash of color and a wonderful fragrance to the air. Growing food here is a science, a delicate dance of hydroponics, aeroponics, and soil cultivation that we have perfected over many cycles. These green spaces are where the community comes together. Children run along the grassy banks of a small recycled water stream that murmurs through the center of the largest dome. Families have picnics under the shade of an oak tree grown from an acorn carried all the way from Earth. It is a place to relax, to read, to breathe deeply, and to remember the world we came from. the sight of so much life flourishing in such an inhospitable place is a constant source of inspiration. It proves that with knowledge and cooperation, humanity can create an oasis anywhere in the universe. It is our own little Eden. The technology that keeps these gardens alive is incredible. Complex systems monitor the temperature, humidity, and atmospheric composition, making tiny adjustments every second to keep everything in perfect balance. Water, our most precious resource, is meticulously recycled, with every drop accounted for. The health of every single plant is tracked by sensors, ensuring our food supply is safe and our oxygen is plentiful. These domes are a beautiful fusion of nature and technology, a living example of how we can use our intelligence to build a sustainable future, no matter where we are. This green world under glass is our promise to ourselves. Outside the peaceful biodomes lies the industrious heart of Ares Prime. This is where the real work of survival and expansion happens. The area is a network of interconnected utility buildings, workshops, and laboratories. These structures are not as beautiful as the domes, but they are just as important. They are built to be functional and strong, with thick metallic walls to protect against radiation and the harsh Martian elements. Their surfaces, once shiny, are now covered in a fine layer of red dust, a sign of their constant use. This is the engine of our colony, humming with the power and activity needed to support our lives here. In the center of this industrial zone are the polished landing pads. They are made of a dark metallic alloy that gleams under the Martian sun. Today, one of them is occupied by a magnificent spacecraft, the Odyssey. Its silvery hull reflects the red cliffs around it, a beautiful contrast of human engineering and natural Martian geology. The ship just arrived from its long journey from Earth, and its presence brings a wave of excitement to the entire colony. It carries new supplies, new equipment, and sometimes new faces joining our growing community. These landing pads are our gateway to the stars and our connection to home. The utility buildings house everything we need to thrive. There is the power plant, where solar arrays and a small fission reactor generate the electricity that fuels our city. There is the water reclamation facility, a maze of pipes and filters that purifies every drop of water. We have workshops filled with 3D printers and robotic arms that can fabricate spare parts, tools, and even new building components. In the science labs, geologists study Martian rock samples, and biologists research how to grow crops more efficiently. Every building has a purpose, and every person working inside is a vital part of our mission. The whole area is a symphony of controlled activity. The low hum of the life support systems provides a constant background noise. The hiss of pressurized doors opening and closing can be heard as colonists move between buildings. The occasional clang of metal from the workshops reminds us that we are always building, always improving, always pushing forward. This part of the colony might not have the green beauty of the biodomes, but it has a beauty of its own. It is the beauty of progress, of hard work, and of human resilience shining brightly on a distant world. In the foreground of this amazing scene, the activity is focused and intense. Two advanced rovers are parked near the base of the Odyssey's cargo ramp. These are not simple exploration vehicles, they are powerful workhorses. Their massive wheels have left deep, clear tracks in the red soil, a trail marking their recent journey across the plain. Each rover is equipped with multiple robotic arms, currently folded neatly at their sides. One arm has a gripper, another a scoop, and a third a sophisticated drill. These machines are our partners, essential for building, exploring, and surviving on Mars. They are an extension of our own hands. Astronauts in modern, flexible spacesuits are busy at work. Their suits are no longer the bulky, stiff outfits of the past. These are sleek white suits with glowing blue accents, designed for mobility and endurance. The helmets have wide visors that reflect the dramatic landscape around them. One astronaut is carefully guiding a floating cargo pallet down the ramp using a handheld controller. Another is working alongside a four-legged robot, a mule, to unload a large crate of scientific instruments. They move with a practiced grace, their collaboration with the machines seamless and efficient. The scene is a perfect example of human and robotic teamwork. A small wheeled robot zips back and forth, carrying smaller supply boxes from the pallet to a designated storage area near one of the utility buildings. The astronauts communicate through their helmet radios, their voices calm and professional as they coordinate their tasks. One of them kneels down to set up a piece of new weather monitoring gear, her movements precise despite the cumbersome gloves. The robots are not just tools, they are teammates, programmed to assist and protect their human colleagues in this challenging environment. The details of their work show the reality of life here. The red dust clings to everything: the rover's tires, the astronauts' boots, and the surfaces of the supply crates. It is a constant reminder of where we are. The astronauts work methodically, their every action planned and rehearsed. They are not just unloading boxes, they are securing the future of the colony. Each piece of equipment, each container of food, is a vital link in the chain of survival. Their focused effort, set against the grand backdrop of the Martian landscape, is a powerful symbol of human dedication. Lifting your gaze beyond the immediate activity of the colony reveals the true majesty of Mars. The landscape is immense, ancient, and awe-inspiring. In the far distance, rising from the horizon like a slumbering giant, is Olympus Mons. It is the largest volcano in the solar system, and even from hundreds of kilometers away, its sheer size is staggering. Its gentle sloping shield stretches so wide that it seems to blend into the curvature of the planet itself. Its peak is often shrouded in thin, wispy clouds of water ice, a touch of white against the endless red. Seeing it every day is a humbling experience. Closer to the colony, the terrain is a rugged tapestry of cliffs and craters. To the west, the ground drops away into a series of deep, layered canyons, their walls telling a geological story that spans billions of years. Layers of different colored rock, from dark basalt to lighter clays, show the history of water and volcanic activity on ancient Mars. To the north, the plains are dotted with impact craters of all sizes. Some are fresh, with sharp rims and clear ejector blankets. Others are ancient and eroded, their features softened by eons of wind and dust, silent witnesses to a violent past. The colors of the Martian landscape are subtle but beautiful. It is not just one shade of red. The ground is a mix of ochre, rust, cinnamon, and terracotta. The low angle of the morning sun accentuates these colors, making the shadows in the craters appear deep purple, and the sunlit peaks of the cliffs glow with a fiery orange light. The vast emptiness of the plain seems to stretch on forever, a wild and untamed frontier that calls to the explorer in all of us. It is a world of stark beauty, a silent grand stage for our human drama. This grand vista is more than just a backdrop. It is our new world. It is our new backyard to explore, our new geological textbook to study, and our new source of wonder. Every colonist, from the scientists to the children, feels a deep connection to this alien, yet strangely familiar, landscape. We are not just visitors here, we are inhabitants. We are learning to read the stories in the rocks and to understand the rhythms of the seasons. The view of Olympus Mons on the horizon is a constant reminder of the scale of our ambition and the greatness of the universe we are now a part of. Look up. The sky on Mars is a spectacle all its own. During the day, it is not blue like Earth's sky. It is a thin butterscotch or pale orange color, caused by the fine red dust suspended in the atmosphere. But during sunrise and sunset, it transforms into something truly magical. The sky ignites with shades of orange, pink, and deep crimson. Because the atmosphere is so thin, the colors are different, more concentrated near the sun. The sunsets are famous for their stunning blue glow right around the solar disk. a beautiful quirk of Martian physics that never ceases to amaze us. And then there is the Earth. As the sun sets in one part of the sky, the Earth rises in another. It appears on the horizon not as a bright star, but as a distinct shining jewel. It is a brilliant blue and white marble, hanging in the dark Martian sky. From here, we can see the swirl of clouds, the deep blue of the oceans, and the familiar shapes of continents. It is a breathtakingly beautiful and emotional sight. Seeing our home world, so vibrant and full of life, from so far away fills us with a mix of pride, nostalgia, and a profound sense of perspective. That tiny, distant blue dot is a powerful symbol. It represents everything we were, everything we came from, and everyone we left behind. It reminds us of the fragility of our existence and the importance of our mission. We are here to ensure that humanity's future is not confined to a single planet. We are the guardians of a second cradle for civilization. Seeing Earth rise is a nightly ritual for many colonists. We gather at the large windows of the observation lounges, watching in silence as our former home glides gracefully across the star-filled sky. The atmospheric effects add to the drama of the scene. The low sun creates sun flares in our visors and camera lenses, streaks of brilliant light that momentarily wash out the view. The thin air and dust particles scatter the light in unique ways, making the sky glow long after the sun has dipped below the horizon. This is our sky now. It is a sky of crimson sunsets and blue earth rises. It is a sky that tells a new story, a story of a species that dared to dream, to explore, and to find a new home among the stars. Reflecting on this incredible scene, it is clear that Ares Prime is more than just a collection of buildings and machines on another planet. It is a promise. It is the realization of a dream that has been with humanity for centuries. We looked at the stars and wondered, and now we live among them. This colony, with its green domes and hard-working pioneers, is the first step in a much longer journey. It represents our unyielding curiosity, our courage to face the unknown, and our ability to work together to achieve the impossible. This is what humanity can do when we are at our best. Every aspect of life here is a testament to human achievement. The food we grow in Martian soil, the air we breathe that is recycled and purified, the shelter that protects us from a harsh environment, all of it is a product of generations of scientific discovery and engineering brilliance. We have built a self-sustaining home 140 million miles away from Earth. This achievement inspires us every single day. It tells us that no challenge is too great, no distance too far. It gives us hope, not just for space exploration, but for solving our problems back on Earth as well. The significance of this new Martian home extends far beyond our small community. Ares Prime is a beacon for all of humanity. It proves that our future is not limited to one world. We are becoming a multi-planetary species, securing our long-term survival against any catastrophe that might befall our home planet. The children born here, the first true Martians, will grow up looking at Earth in their sky. They will carry the legacy of exploration in their hearts, and they may be the ones to take the next great leap to Saturn's moons or even beyond. As the Martian day begins at Ares Prime, under the watchful gaze of Olympus Mons and the distant light of Earth, we know we are part of something historic. We are living in the future that people once only read about in stories. We are the gardeners, the builders, the explorers, and the dreamers. This colony is our foothold in the cosmos, a magnificent and inspiring declaration that humanity's journey has just begun. Our new frontier is here, on the red soil of Mars, and our potential is as limitless as the universe around us.